Hello, Mr. Willis. My name is Cameron Tucky and I'm from Biglerville, Pennsylvania. Nice to meet you. My parents have a small farm, so I've always had a responsibility in the mechanics on the farm. I was always the guy who fixed stuff when it was broken. In my junior and senior year in high school, I was number one in PAFFA for agriculture mechanics, and I was also on the first place team, taking us to the national convention where we placed 11th in agriculture mechanics. I have also restored a few tractors, which is very detail oriented, and I have learned many skills including painting and reconstruction of certain parts. I think you should consider me a strong applicant for the job because I have skills in restoration, painting, carpentry, mechanics, as well as I placed number one for welding in the Ag Mechanics contest, not only in the state of Pennsylvania, but in the national level. As an employee, I think my biggest weakness has to be the ability to do almost everything. Sometimes my adversity leaves me needed by everyone around me, so it's hard to get my own work done. To correct this, I could simply start saying no to people. This position interests me because I can use my skills I already have to perform my daily job. Being able to just complete my daily job with the skills I have will make it very easy for me to be integrated into your shop environment. No, I do not plan to have children for a while. However, I don't think this is an appropriate question for an interview. I really wish you wouldn't ask things like that. Relocation would depend on where and the circumstances. If you would want me to do this, we would need to have more in-depth conversation about it, like living arrangements, pay, costs of travel, as well as if I did have a family, this is where this would become important. With the farm schedule, I would prefer to not have to work overtime in the summer because of haymaking and planting. However, in the winter, I could work as much overtime as you needed me to. The only question I have is should I bring my own tools? Because if I need to bring my own tools, I'm going to need a spot for my own tools. And if I have to bring my own tools and you don't have a spot, where should I put them? So how can I work if I can't bring my own tools? Or if you're going to supply me, how many tools do I get? And how do we keep track of them so nobody steals them and I'm not held responsible? These are all questions you're going to have to answer. As well as how much personal protection equipment will be provided if we're painting or in dusty conditions. I don't want to be losing my lungs over this stuff, man. So, you're going to have to get me some personal protective equipment if you don't have it. As far as any other questions other than those two, I don't believe so. So, if you're wondering when I can start, Monday of next week would work for this position. I think that would give me enough time to prepare myself to come to your workplace. However, the questions about the tools I would need to know beforehand so I can make sure I bring them on my first day. If all this works for you, Mr. Willis, I would be very, very happy if you employed me. Thank you. Have a good day.